Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Coralie and today I'm going to be talking about all different types of poses you can do for Instagram. So I've been putting a lot of effort into my Instagram so far this year and I've been having lots of fun and taking lots of photo shoots with my sisters and my friends, but the hardest part is always trying to come up with a new and different pose and not just smile. I mean, that sounds dumb, not just smile in every photo, of course you can do that, but not have the exact same pose to try and mix up your Instagram feed. So I've come up with a list of all these fun different types of poses that you guys can try out for your Instagram. So I'm going to sit to the side here so I can show you over here. Great thinking, Coralie. So the first pose idea that I have for you guys is to put all of your hair over your face. So this will be hard if you have short hair. I have very long hair, so it worked quite well. And I leant over and I, put all my hair over my face and then I took some photos reaching out to the camera. And it was just super weird, but super cool and also very different. You don't see that very often, and that idea of pose and photo was definitely inspired by Mango Street. So the next pose or location idea that I have for you guys is in a grocery store. There's something about bright colored grocery stores that just makes really cool areas for a photo shoot. So me and my sister took some photos in the cereal aisle as well as the juice aisle, and they were just taken on iPhone because we didn't want to bring a big DSLR into the shops and have an actual photo shoot because we'd probably get kicked out, but that I would like to do that one day because it was so much fun. So my next idea is pretty simple, but that is to be up in a tree. So this tree here, I was like a meter off the ground, but the way my sister took the photo, it looks like I'm just surrounded and buried in the tree. My Instagram aesthetic is quite green and nature based, so that tree fit perfectly and it was really fun to take the photo. So my next photo idea is again quite simple, but just twirling. Anytime you put movement into a photo, it looks a lot more natural. So if you sit there and twirl or walk and do whatever you want to do and someone just continuously takes photos, you tend to get quite a nice natural looking photo. So this next idea Emma Chamberlain does really well, and that is the headless outfit photo. So this is great if you're a lifestyle Instagrammer or a fashion Instagrammer or anything like that, or you just want to show your bomb outfit. This is a really cool way to do it, and it mixes up your feed and takes away from lots of selfies. It's always nice to have some photos in your Instagram that aren't just selfies, although you do you. If you look amazing, keep doing it. Headless outfit photos are always really cool and I just love the way that they look. So the next photo is quite a Coralie staple, and that is the foot on the bench photo. I just take a lot of photos like that. If I'm taking a picture in the bathroom, 9 out of 10 times I'll probably have my foot on the bench. It's a great way to show off your shoes and like your pants. So if you're wearing plaid pants, put your foot on the bench, show off the plaid pants. But yeah, it's just a little bit different than just a normal mirror selfie. You just pop that foot on the bench. So the next one is a lot more fun, and that is goofy hand glasses. You can't go wrong with some goofy hand glasses. Where you don't have to be super serious all the time. Have some fun. Whip out the goofy hand glasses.
We love a goofy, quirky, relatable teen. I'm not even a teenager.
So this next idea is holding something out to the camera. I've done this a few times with a few different types of photos, but my favorite thing is generally some sort of leaf. So you hold the leaf out to the camera so that is slightly blurred and then you're in focus. It makes a really interesting foreground, midground and background, and it just adds a lot to a photo. I know it's also quite nice to do with fairy lights, although I haven't done a photo shoot like that yet, but I'd really like to. But yeah, hold something out to the camera. Be sure your photographer focuses on you and not your leaf. But I have done photos like this by myself before. It's quite tricky, but it's worth it. So my next idea is literally just to have a prop. It's always so much less awkward posing when you have a prop. So in this photo here, I had a Polaroid camera. I took a picture of my sister taking photos of me, and then I was shaking the Polaroid and pretending to take pictures, and it just made it a lot easier to pose, and it was just as much fun. So my next photo idea is very basic, and I'm sure you have some saved in your phone or on your camera somewhere, and that is just scenic. I love scenic photography so much. Like 80% of people that I follow on Instagram are just scenic photographers, and it's just mountains everywhere, and I love it so much. Even better if you just have a person really tiny in there too, like humongous mountains and then a tiny person in like a yellow jacket. I love that. Another one that you absolutely cannot go wrong with is dogs or animals, cats, but mainly dogs. If the dog is in the photo with you, that's adorable. If it's just a dog alone, that's adorable. Look at these freaking pictures right here of Biscuit. She is such a model. It's insane. My God, she needs... should I make Biscuit her own Instagram? Am I that person? I think I am that kind of person that I would make Biscuit her own Instagram. Should I make Biscuit her own Instagram? It's tempting. So my next photo idea is to play with rainbows. So these photos that I took here with the rainbow over my face, I laid on the ground to take those photos because there was a rainbow coming in through the window and the only way to get it on my face was to lay on the ground. So the picture looks cool, but anyone watching me would think I'm insane, but that's okay. Do it for the gram. Hated that. But also there are lots of little gadgets out there these days that can help you create your own fake rainbows, like the little glass triangle thing, what's it called? Oh my God, I've got one. Or CDs or anything like that. There's so many ways to create your own rainbows and play with light and create the scene that you want to make. Another photo idea that I really like, it has a lot of mystery around it. I don't know if that's the right word, probably not, but that is just to be backless and away from the camera. That always looks really cool. Like this photo here, I'm in the forest and I've got my hood on and I'm just backless.
Backless. I don't think that's the word you're looking for.
Faceless, nameless pretty much to the camera. So is it me? You don't know. It was me, but it could have been anybody at that point, but it looks really cool. So my last photo idea is to have a book over your face. So this photo here where I'm holding my San Francisco book over my face, I actually took that photo myself. I set my camera up, I had live shoot on my camera, I sat back, I put the book, I had my phone down here and I clicked take a photo pretty much. So basically it was just an advanced selfie, just not very good, and that was great because my face was covered. I didn't have any makeup on, I looked terrible, but it turned out to be a really cool photo and I'm really happy with it. And I want to play around with a lot more do-it-yourself photos, if that makes sense, because you don't always have access to a photographer or a friend that wants to take your photos, but sometimes you still want to have your own little photo shoot. So if you have a camera that's able to connect to your phone, that's perfect. And I'm gonna have, maybe I might do a video actually on that, on how I take my own Instagram photos, although I'm still figuring that one out. But those are just a few of my Instagram poses ideas to try and keep your Instagram just interesting pretty much. You don't want to see the same pose over and over again, although your outfits probably look bomb and the location changes. It still gets quite repetitive and boring when it's the same pose. So I'm trying to keep it as interesting as possible on my Instagram. And let me know if you try any of these types of poses or if you get any inspiration from it. Be sure to tag me in your photos or comment, show them, send them to me. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, but I'd love to see them. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I put out new videos every week. Subscribe and hit that notification bell if you'd like to see more. I've got my dinosaur merch linked down below. Be sure to check that out if you're interested, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.
She leaves a fern in the middle of every dark